Up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Where's there?
Bills come to the line.
Go to YouTube and type in TGodBlock.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Up past the 25 to 26, a gain of 5.
He was brought down by Todd Davis.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a 1st down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you disputed a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Well, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Bills.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Well, no takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Allen's pass.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A pickup of 10, but it brings
after 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Broncos 7, Bills 0.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what lines up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Broncos take 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive where they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Broncos 14. Bills.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown. Sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Bills will move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition, it's Melvin Gordon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's got his tight end Fant. And he will have the Broncos' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
You see
right
that?
there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt,
That boy Stephon Diggs had 10 catches for 133.
Well lead with a stop defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last
Hell
run.
yeah.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Big Ben threw another
Flush to his
pick.
right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I mean, niggas seen them Chargers
We've
get
got a
dubbed today.
14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder,
I wish Chiefs was never in our division. They tough.
Scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert.
Yeah, y'all winning with a quarterback home, but no.
1st and goal.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Steps away to under pressure. Down he goes. Stopped at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on to third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete.
A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
34-yard line.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Complete on the throwaway.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick letting one go deep for a new. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Quincy Enunwa in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 19-point game. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot on the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see
the Pistons already released it. Jello ball. Damn, he didn't get the play.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with the lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And the Mile High Air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Runs over him. Barely get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down.
I don't know why I can't
find a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off around the 37. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And this is incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Kaepernick now to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh my God!
Bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You went over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Whoa, let's go,
This is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
I just thought about something. I never have to pass the ball. I got a bunch of running backs.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10-yard line.
They'll give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Here's Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school.
Let's go.
Some of them actually handled the football. And you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
21.
Get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Lindsey.
You would expect the ball.
They give him about 4 on the play. It's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
3rd down.
I certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will have the Broncos 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Bills 9.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. The 20.
Get off the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Lindsey, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
Oh, my fucking God.
And this offense is running away with this one. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a
damn.
That's the coach.
Well, at least you scored.
The ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's across the 40.
10 rushes,
75
yards.
43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense.
It
feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The run only got a yard.
Nobody that they pick up will be less than a 70 overall. Since we can't do a draft, anybody that they sign for us will be a 70 overall or better.
A gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Taken down at the
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this back in training camp.
Say I should have
be in
been
situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Word, I think you did.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown.
is good.
McManus's point after is good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, I told you that nigga say he's going to try to put up 60. Might as well go ahead and get yours.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Jarrell Casey in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen buying time to his left. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
And the Bills first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sure. They sack him back at the 42.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Wow, this team.
And the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
And it's third down.
Allen throwing on third and long. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
On the play. But it brings up
and they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Let's go.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Got the slave catches.
brings up second and go.
Kaepernick looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So
and bragging about it.
And that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
He said, I had to do nothing. All I had to do.
Widens it out, as you said.
Oh,
it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
Who got him?
Pretty much said to everyone, I want to see some.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Operating from the red zone now. Allen dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again on second down. Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game with a team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and
He
women
moved
on our
like
crew.
juice. That's crazy. We didn't even say that.
Barry quit it when I had 4. I would have had 4 if Barry never lagged out. He had 3, but I would have had 7. Barry lagged out.